I know it's February. How many people have already failed with their New Year's resolutions? Hands up. Failed with a New Year's resolution? Ladies, did you have a New Year's resolution?
No.
For 2024? None?
None.
Okay, did you have any goals for 2024?
Yeah.
And what were your goals?
I can't tell them.
You can't tell them. How about you? What your goals? You can't tell. And by the way, goals are the same thing as New Year's resolution. I just want to put it out there. Because every time I ask people, do you have a New Year's resolution? Like, no, I don't have New Year's resolution, but I have goals. It's the same thing. You know what I mean? My thing is to lose weight. Hopefully by December, I'll have a 6. Why are you laughing, Safan? That's not even the joke. Why are you laughing? Are you trying to say it's impossible for me to lose weight? Just for that, bro.
No, people like them.
Just for that. By November, I'm going to be hosting this show shirtless. That's the goal.
Hey.
With baby oil rubbed. You're listening in the lights, you know what I mean? Another thing I used to do when I was younger, I used to smoke weed. Anyone smokes weed here? Safwan, I'm looking at you. You come across for someone like, you know? And also, don't worry, the camera's not recording you, so the police are not going to see this. I mean, you're crossing your hands really tightly. Did you dabble with the magic dragon?
Only if I'm not buying it.
Oh no! I wasn't speaking to you, but now I am. Have you experimented with the magic dragon? No.
She's a police officer.
Are you?
Oh my
God. That doesn't mean anything. You have dodgy police officers all over the place. Oh, that's why people are shook. Okay, you don't have to confess. You don't have to confess. We're all law-abiding citizens. Okay. But I have heard amongst people that have smoked weed, that weird conversations tend to happen during weed smoking sessions. I've heard. And some of the things that used to happen, all these weird hypothetical, those hypothetical discussions. I'm going to give you an example of some. Let me see, I wrote some down here. Okay. Has anyone here killed anyone? No? Has anyone here thought about killing someone? Put your hands up if you thought about killing someone. So one of the discussions that came up during the weed sessions is if you could discover where anyone was at any time and you could teleport, could you go the next 10 years without killing someone? Think about that. Take a moment to think about it. So if someone's got on your nerves, right now you know exactly where they are and you have the ability to teleport. Could you go the next 10 years without committing murder? Yeah? Yeah? Okay. That's interesting. Alright, I have another one. These are all weed hypotheticals, by the way. The next one is, if you had the ability to make anyone have an orgasm just by looking at them. So you could just look at them and they'll have an orgasm. If you set up a business around this ability, would that make you a prostitute?
No.
Hands up if you think that would make you a prostitute. Hands up if you think it wouldn't make you a prostitute. Okay.
I just have a stroke and just fall down. That'd be so funny. That'd be so sick.
Okay, one more weed hypothetical. This is the last one for the evening, I promise. So going back to the superpower that you could give people orgasms just by looking at them. If I had this superpower and I was your boyfriend or husband, if I used it other than on you, would I be cheating?
Yes.
Yeah.
Would I be cheating?
Are you making money? No, it's not charity.
So you're banned from looking at people for the rest of the
No. I have to operate it. I have to be like, I like. Is that hands up if it's cheating?
Are you coming too?
Huh?
Are you coming too?
No. That I have to do that the old-fashioned way. Okay, so I'm not. It's only the person I'm looking at. Is it still cheating? Put your hands up. I want to see it. Is it not cheating? Put your hands up. Okay, just interesting.
The bit about me, right? My mum's really clever. Like, really fucking. Like, she's got a degree and a master's. She got the master's just to show off, right? And for a living, she's a radiographer. So, like, when people have cancer, she, like, treats them and stuff. And I don't really know how to talk to her about her day. Because I don't really know what the fuck she does, to be honest with you. So, I've dumbed it down for myself. So I'll be like, Mum, how's the day? And she'll be like, good. I'll be like, oh, did all the machines work? So basically, in my brain, she does a really cool job, and I've just made her sound like a fucking mechanic.
Ah, the joys of young adulthood. It's taking me back to when I used to share. Oh, how many people in a house share now? Hands up if you're in a house share. Do your housemates steal your food?
Yes.
Oh my days. I'll never forget this day. I'm still angry. This probably happened like 18 years ago, but I'm still vexed. So I bought Chinese. You know, it was one of those nights, I bought Chinese, but by the time I got home, I didn't want to eat it, kind of thing. You know those situations? And I put it in the fridge. This was Saturday evening, and I went to church, you know, Sunday morning. I couldn't even pay attention to what the pastor was saying, because I was thinking about the Chinese I was going to eat when I got home. That kind of thing. Church ended, I'm walking excited, I'm skipping, you know, like I'm going to eat Chinese, you know. You know how this is going to end. But this is the deep part. This kind of people I lived with. Not only did they steal it, but they put the plastic and the bag back in the fridge. So it looked like there was going to be Chinese in there. So I opened the fridge, excited. Reach, pulled it, and it was light. I said, why is it?
I was thinking, I was sitting at the back, looking at the walls, blue paint. I don't know, I feel like I need to bring my A game, you know? This room demands it, guys. And so do you. You know what I mean? You alright? You alright? Good, good. Oh, man. I get some shoulder rolls in.
You could try the influencer stuff. I'm sure, like when he told me that line, there's a really old man hitting on a younger woman. He asked, the best pickup line he's basically got is, have you ever been fingered by a hand with arthritis?
A little bit about me, I'm quite materialistic, but Karl Marx was a materialist, you know. He was. Historical materialism is what they called his worldview, and I think it's like the idea that like the evolution of society is all like a consequence of economic relations, and I like shoes.
Another weed hypothetical. Sorry, I just remembered this one. All right. How many of you, for £1 billion, would cut off your nose? So they'll take your nose off this. You still be able to breathe and smell, but you wouldn't have a nose. No, that's it. You have to live your life as a billionaire without a nose. Put your hands up if you take that deal. Would you take that deal? No, they'll surgically remove it, but you do it? I mean, you can do what you like, you wear a mask, but it will be quite clear you don't have a nose. So let me see that. Hands up. You get rid of your nose for £1 billion.
You'll get another nose.
I mean, you can.
You've got $1 billion. Who is going to stop you?
Well, if you let's see. Francis is spoiling. Okay, let me put some rules. Yeah, I'm gonna put some very specific rules. When you take your nose off, you're not allowed to put another human nose. You can put plastic, you can put a metal one, you can wear a mask. Yeah? Alright, based on those rules, put your hands up if you take that deal. Yeah?
Hello! My name's Marco Chew, but my friends like to call me Chew Dog. Yeah! Because that's what the thing Chinese people do. Chew Dog, yeah. It's delicious. Tastes like cats. No, I've never tasted cats. Tastes more like your mum. Because she's a dog.
Yeah, I became a dad. Oh, yeah, I know, thank you very much, I'm very strong. My wife, we had the baby on the 2nd of January. My wife was 9 days late, so we went in and they induced her, then for like 16 hours she kind of made a meal of things. And then after that, we had this beautiful baby. She had to have it by cesarean, which was very traumatic, which it's good for me because now it's intact. It's intact. Don't have to wait like 8 months before I can look at it. I was worried it looked like the last turkey in the shop, you know. But it's everything's fine. And my wife's we're a mixed household. My wife's mixed race. She's half Italian, half Caribbean. Surprisingly quiet. And before the baby was born, we were like wondering, and a lot of people asked, and we were wondering, you know, what skin colour is it going to be? You know, is it going to be like really dark skinned, or are we going to be proud of her? And it turns out she's ended up like a bit of both. It depends. I don't know how to say this. Kind of depends what mood she's in. So like, really gorgeous baby. Clearly mine. Not sure that it's the right mum, but look at that. Look at that. She's all content, happy, just had a feed. Little white girl, isn't it? Not happy. Colic. Screaming. I'm just saying, the more aggressive she gets, the blacker she gets. It's...
Wow.
That...
She was great. What if, I don't know. I'm not an offensive comic. I don't do offensive comedy. A lot of people, Ricky Gervais. You ever like Ricky Gervais? Yeah. People like him. People say it's good. I like going to comedy where I get offended. I like going to comedy where I laugh. People say all the time, like, oh, it was great. I want to see Ricky Gervais with my trans wheelchaired, black sister or whatever, and he just made fun of them the whole time. Oh, it was awful. I got offended so badly. Like, oh, dude, at least you don't have to go again. No, I've got tickets. Because I like being offended, because that's the new comedy nowadays. Why write jokes? I don't know. I like being offensive. Offensive is fun. It's cool. It's a lot more fun than yeah. I don't live around here. I live in a much better area. One of the things I went to, you know, the KFC right? It's just I went there just after work. There was these two fat women who were sitting next to me. They're really, really fat women. And I took, it's just the setup. I took my headphones off, and they were like sitting opposite each other. They're fucking eating their food. Oh, this is great food. And they're like, oh, you know, Stacey's in McDonald's right now. You want to go see her? We could get some more food. The other one was like, I don't want to go because they know we're in KFC, so they'll think we're having 2 dinners. And the other one was like, no, we'll just tell them we sat there for a bit.
You do, you teach kids MMA.
I do.
That's in Enfield now, right?
Yes. How did you know that was in Enfield?
Because I stalk young kids in Enfield and I see them. But I noticed you don't charge much, I'm guessing. Because I don't see many white kids going to your... if the kids are white and Chinese, It's premium. You get me? Like private schools.
Basically, most of you are racist, isn't it? Racist you are.
Marco, I just want to say, big up to you. I have no foreskin neither. In fact, I was actually circumcised at 14 years old. True story.
Okay, final weed hypothetical of the evening. Okay, would you prefer to have the ability to deliver A+ sex? So every time someone has sex with you, it's the best sex they ever had? Or, in the eyes of anyone that meets you, you look like someone that can give A+ sex, even if you can't? Which would you prefer? You can only have one. Huh? So you don't need Safan, which one would you pick? To look like you can, or to be able to deliver?
I don't know, maybe, the thing is, I think it'll get boring to be able to deliver every time. Because then it's like, you don't know if you're actually good.
So let me ask the ladies, which one would you prefer? The first one, to be able to deliver. Which one would you prefer? Deliver. I guess I would go for the second one because I feel like I could use it to, in the way like, I don't know, a beautiful woman uses her looks. Like, they think they're going to get it, but you can get free drinks and free stuff.
How can you see someone as like, oh, he's going to deliver?
That's why it's a superpower. It's a weed hypothetical. These are questions you ask when you're high. So don't dissect it too much. By the way, which one would you have picked?
I think I can already deliver, so just like looking like.
Looking like, okay, alright. There's a lot of deprived men in here. Be careful what you say, yeah? Alright.
We got any hoes in here tonight?
Yeah.
Cool. Alright. So, I just want to get a few things out the way. So, last time I was able to be here because I was at a funeral. Sounds sad already, but yeah. But the thing is, right, I said a speech at the funeral and shit. And it was a case where I wasn't trying to be funny, but then after people were like, oh, that was so funny. And I was just like, what? And then I kept getting that. And it was just weird because, you know, like in comedy, when you do well, they say you kill it.